This is my top 15 albums, but like the last five, no, the first five, because we're going from bottom to top, aren't going to like they were just ones I thought of, and I was like, oh yeah, I really like these ones. So numbers 11 through 15 might not be the actual list, but like 10 through 1 is fine. 10 through 1 is fine. So recently I've been listening to more non-rap albums, so I thought making this video would be, cool. This list did change in the past 3 days, like a lot. So it might change in the next few days. Who knows? I don't really care. I'm making this video anyway. Now the rules for this list are one album per rapper or per singer or per whoever. But there is a couple exceptions. I think there's only two actually. But yeah, there's exceptions. These albums are from any genre except K-pop and country. Fuck K-pop and country, both are ass. Let's start with the actual list now. Actually, before I start, Raid Shadow. No, I'm playing. Each album on this list is above a 9 out of 10, by the way. And number one is objectively a 10 out of 10. Or 11 out of 10, either way. Yeah. Number 15 is Who's Me, I'm You by Brahmangad, which is my personal favorite Brahmangad album and is easily the best sounding one in my opinion. I still need to finish Beanie's Box, either one. But Who's Me, I'm You is really good. It's not the best, obviously, because it's at 15. It does have some flaws, but this album has no features, which if you're a J. Cole fan and have a thing for that, then congrats, I guess. And if this had Yeah Yeah on it, it would be like number 11. That's how good Yeah Yeah is. Top 3 Brahmangad song, by the way. But overall, very good. A good 8.5 out of 10. I know I said every single one would be above a 9, but whatever. The highlights of this album include Thankful, Goddamn, and Elephant.
If it's truly the last thing that I do, and they want that back, the power to place someone under rule.
Number 14, as much as I don't like to say it, is Swamp by Lil Darkie. Lil Darkie is one of my favorite artists like ever, but this album is way too long. The first 10 songs were really good. Really, 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 really good. More like the first 14 songs. That's why I give it a 9. But after that, it's kind of just like, come on, man. It goes on for way too long. The only good song from after the 14 songs is Baby Me, which I'm pretty sure is like the 21st song. That song is really, really good. But overall, I'll give it a 9. It went on for too long is the only reason why it's not a 10. And Darkie was trying to do everything on this album. It was like a Darkie's version of All Over the Place, but good. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but it is a 9. It is my 14th favorite album. That's all I have to say on it. Highlights of this album include Swamp, All the Kids Are Our Word, Back in Long Beach, Baby Me, Robot, and How to Hang Myself with a Phone Charger. And Back in Long Beach is probably the best song on the album. Now I know for sure people aren't going to like this, but number 13 is Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. How do I defend myself on this one? Olivia Rodrigo's music is actually good. Like, it's unironically actually good. And Sour was a amazing album, okay? Don't, like, come on. We don't have to, come on, man. It was a good album. Stop, okay? Olivia Rodrigo, her voice is just really good on her beats. And it just sounds good, okay? It's a good 9. I have it tied with Darkie's album. Highlights of the album: Jealousy, Good For You, Deja Vu, and like 2 others I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's really, really good, okay? Don't make fun of me for this, please, okay? Leave me alone.
Look away, I can see it clear as day.
Number 12 is Melophobia by, I forgot the name of the band. It's a band, right? I think so. But this album is really good. For a genre I don't really listen to as much, it's really good. And thanks to Dice, he recommended this to me. Normally Dice has horrible music taste, but this album is good. I'm glad he actually recommended it to me. I'm gonna try and re-listen to it, and hopefully it'll be higher on the list next time. Highlights of the album include It's Just Forever, Take It or Leave It. I don't know why I struggled with that. And Come a Little Closer are my 3 favorite songs on the album.
You feel like Susan
escape. You gonna see better days. I promise it's gonna be okay.
Number what is this? 11? I think it's 11. Is After Me, which this album is beautifully crafted for a SoundCloud rapper, which I don't really think he is anymore. I think he's more mainstream now. So Fuego is one of my favorite Cardi clones. As much as it hurts to call him a Cardi clone, he's definitely the best sounding one. Who else has a Cardi clone I really like? Oh, Coach Ice. Is him and Soy Fuego are my two favorite Cardi clones. Soy Fuego with this album, it's better than War and For You. War is really good, but I had to have, one for each artist. Every Day is Off the Map on this album. Chrome. Off the Map, Chrome. I think Knock Knock is also on this one. I don't remember the exact track list off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure the ones I just named are on there. I know Chrome and Every Day is. But Every Day is such a good song, man. It's such a good song. I love that song. Soul Fuego knows what he's doing with this album, and that's why it's so good, if you know what I mean. Every song... Hold on. Soul Fuego is accused, as with many Cardi clones, for having the same sound, and in this album, he doesn't have the same sound. Every song. That's why I love this album so much, because it's not just the Soy Fuego Cardi clone sound. Off the Map is on here, which is arguably his best song, and it's just an amazing listen. It's ear candy, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta listen to this.
You know I'm borderline more than rich. Had to tame the orphanage. Navigating two bitches, texting them the coordinates.
Melodic Blue by Baby Keem is number 11, which I have a whole video on Baby Keem and why I love Melodic Blue, so you can go check that out for yourself. But highlights of this album include Booman, Vent, Trademark USA, basically every song, Cocoa, South Africa, basically every song, Family Ties, Do-Rag Activity, basically every song.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind.
Number 9 on the list is Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi, which it's one of those albums where I want to get through it, but I have to keep replaying all the songs because they sound so good. Kid Cudi just by humming makes a song good. Like, come on, Brand. I don't know how to describe this album, except every song is good. I haven't listened to the other Man on the Moons, sadly. That's why I have this one on here. I don't know if the other ones are better, but this album took me a while to get through, obviously because of the reason I stated before. But I think I need to re-listen to it in full in order for it to be higher, which I feel like it could be. But yeah. Highlights of this album include Day and Night, Solo Dolo, Soundtrack to My Dreams, Soundtrack to My Life, and In My Dreams, Cutter Anthem. Amazing songs.
It was me, El Boogie, yeah, YG Lucky, ride down Rosecrans, it got ugly, waving your hand out the window, check yourself.
Number 8 is Good Kid, Mad City, which, do I really have to explain this one? Every song is a highlight. It's very, very good. It's good, but I just have other albums over it. It's a 10 out of 10. But listen, there are 3 levels of 10 out of 10s. There's the first level, which is a 10 out of 10 album that is, every song is good, but you just heard better 10 out of 10s. And number 2, level 2, you have, 10 out of 10 albums which are really good, better than the ones in level 1. But they're still missing something that makes them better than level 3, which level 3 is just perfect, the best you've ever heard. You get it.
Made of fine chrome alloy, find them on the grind, he's the rhinestone cowboy.
Number 7, we have Mad Villainy by MF Doom, which the best way I can describe it is a collection of sounds that make a masterpiece. That's what it is. But it lays at the top of the second level for me. I need to re-listen to it for it to be able to be better than all the other ones I have above it, but it's so good. MF Doom is just amazing. Rest in peace to him. Yeah. Highlights of this album include Rhinestone, Raid, America's Most Blooded, and Rainbows. Number 6 Yeah, number 6 is Ballads 1 by Joji, who is quickly becoming one of my favorite singers. Joji is he was formerly Filthy Frank, you should know him, or Pink Guy, either one. Wow, his music is so much better. I came in with low expectations, and when I listened to this album, it quickly became one of my favorites, and is now it's in my top 6, which it's just sounds so good. His voice is crazy. Highlights of this album include Every Song.
I'm so scared of being alone, it's true, it's true.
We now enter the top 5. Yes, and at number 5, I have Titanic Rising by Weyes Blood. It's Weyes. I don't know how you would pronounce that, but yeah. This album is perfect. Like, it's the first. This is the first one. No. Ballads 1 is the first one that entered the level 3, but Titanic Rising sounds perfect. Like, listen to this album when you have nothing to do at around 11 p.m. I know that sounds specific, but when you have those nights where you just, listen to music and stare at the wall, listen to Titanic Rising. Her voice is heavenly. Like, I don't know how. I want to buy this the vinyl for this. I bought the sour vinyl instead. But what was I saying? Her voice is heavenly, man, and I can't tell you anything bad about this. The production is crazy. Her voice is crazy. It's just perfect. Like, there's nothing bad I can say about it. And there's nothing more I can say about it. It's just perfect. That's how you describe this. Highlights of this album include Picture Me Better, A Lot's Gonna Change, Andromeda. Basically, it's every song. I'm not gonna list every song. It's every song that's a highlight. Now, as most people came in here expecting a Cardi album, here it is. Number 4 is Die Lit by Playboi Carti. Die Lit is Die Lit, man. And what do I have to say about this one? Long Time is the best intro to ever exist in music. Fell in Love is one of the best songs I've ever heard. Flatbed Freestyle is the most Cardi song in Cardi's discography. Rip is Rip. What do I say about this album? Everyone knows how I feel about it already. It's perfect, and it belongs in number 3. That's in level number 3. That's how I look at it. Yeah, everyone knows I'm a Cardi fan, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. Highlights of this album include, once again, every song and the songs I named before. Please listen to this. Please listen to Cardi. Cardi Clay's your favorite artist. Nah, I'm playing, but whatever. Listen to Cardi.
Oh, who that boy? Who him is? Him that nigga, I swear. Stand out guy, him don't need no chair. Well, where the fuck him at? Cause nigga, I'm right here.
We are now entering the top 3 albums of all time. I have Flower Boy at number 3. Flower Boy is Tyler's best album. Easily. I would say quite easily. It's just a masterpiece. As much as I don't like using that word, it is. Tyler, as much as I say I don't like Tyler, I love Tyler. Tyler is very gifted, and we can see it with this album. Igor is cool and all, but it's definitely not better than Flower Boy. Flower Boy just sounds better in my opinion. Highlights of Flower Boy include, once again, every song, but who that boy, See You Again, Glitter, Boredom, Lonely. That's the second best song on the album, by the way. All peak music. This is the epitome, you get what I'm trying to say, of the music genre.
I'm so reborn. I'm moving forward.
At number 2, Kids See Ghost. Do I have to say anything? Kids See Ghost is, if it had like one more good song, bro, it would be the best album of all time. it leaves you wanting more, but having more in an album isn't good most of the time, as we see with fucking Lil Darky. Oh my god. But Kids See Ghost by Kid Cudi and Kanye. This album is crazy. You can listen to it when you're feeling whatever, and I feel like that's the main point of it. Kanye and Cudi made this at a time where they were going through things, and I feel like when anybody's going through anything, if they make music, it's gonna be good. And especially when we're talking about two of the greatest artists ever, the greatest artist ever in in Kanye. This album is just amazing. Reborn is one of my favorite songs of all time, probably top 2. Then we have fucking Feel the Love with Pusha T. Man, this album is crazy. Wow. I'm sitting here just like, if it wasn't for number 1, this album would be the greatest album to ever exist. But Kanye has that title already.
Driving fast, lost control, off the road, jaw was broke. Remember we always broke. Remember I'm coming back, I'll be taking all steady.
You realize that you were a champion in their eyes.
Yes, I did.
As I've said multiple times, Kanye is my favorite artist of all time. Pretty easily. As much as I love Cardi, Kanye is easily better than Cardi. He has 2 albums at the top of level 3. He has The Life of Pablo and Graduation. Father Stretch My Hands alone. Kanye could have all 2-second instrumentals for the rest of the album. And Father Stretch My Hands alone would make it a 10 out of 10. Then Graduation, Stronger, Flashing Lights, Homecoming, Good Morning. Literally every song on there is a 10 out of 10. There's no bad 10 out of 10 songs on Graduation. There's no bad 10 out of 10 songs on The Life of Pablo. Both album covers are good. Album rollout was good. Like, Kanye is the greatest of all time. Pretty much objectively. Now, as evident by this video, I'm not very good at analyzing music. If it sounds good, it sounds good, and I like it. That's how I look at it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Remember, my list is objectively correct. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. My back hurts a lot, so I'm gonna go, like, lay down or whatever. Have a good day. Remember to drink some water.